I'm race car driver Ryan Newman, and you're watching DJ Wayne Racing Adventures.
See what I told you about that wind? Crazy it's picking up. But hey, at least it's not raining. We just got our photos taken with Chase Elliott. And we haven't even done the meet and greet yet. Sweet! They've even got grandstands up here now. Check that out. This is really cool. They got the grandstands out here so more people can come up here, have a good seat. Oh, he's even talking too. Let's get in on this conversation.
Yes, sir. Will you be doing any 5-lug today? No, we're not going to do 5. I want to let those guys, they need to keep working on this. We changed the plans. Yes, sir. What are the extra tires for? These tires here? A lot of those tires are 5-lug tires. Some extra mono-lug tires. So these are separated by teams, actually. So the 5s tires are there. These are the 9s, the 24s, the 48s, the 7s, and the 77s. The Spire tires are right here. Our developmental teams are right here. Those are some more 5-lug tires down there that we're going to use today. So these are just with how the nice thing with the mono-lug, you still got to glue lug nuts. You know, I used to have to glue lug nuts every day to do stops. You know, now we just use the same lug nut over and over and over and over and over again.
And
so,
be careful pulling the lug nut right off of a running race car. By God, they're hot.
But this is just so each team, they get pretty beat up, you know, and we use them a lot. So to give everyone a fair and equal playing field, we like to make sure they have their own tires that they take care of. They're responsible for the prep, the cleaning, the fixing of it. If we damage them, that's their job. If they want to have good practices, they need to take care of their tires, so that they got to take care of them at the racetrack. You know, we're not going to do that for them.
You just gave me a new question. You say you use the same lug nut over and over. Do y'all stop and inspect those lug nuts ever so often to be sure that they're not damaged or any way? Yeah,
definitely. And when I say we, I mean down here.
Right.
Up the actual race cars, and those are a lot of those are almost, not always, but most of the time those are new lug nuts every weekend. Just to make sure that they're not damaged and there's not something that we may have missed.
Then those come to you.
Exactly. That's where these lug nuts came from. So it's good. But yeah, we will, and then we'll notice, like, honestly, what happened today might not have been his fault. It may have been something wrong with the gun, something wrong with the lug nut. So if we see a trend, that's when, okay, something's going on in that area, and then we'll notice the threads on the spindles may be damaged, worn down, because we'll lose the whole first thread at some point on the car.
Are those easy to change?
What's that?
Are those easy to change?
No, they're not. But again, luckily we have used ones from there that we can then put on our cars.
Right.
Then you can actually send them back to, I think it's Roush, who manufactures the actual hub assemblies, and they can go back and refurbish them and send them back to us. Yes, sir. What's that? Monday for the race. Yeah, that's the plan right now. It would obviously be Monday, and really, so we're talking about the longest race of the year, and there's 12 sets of tires laying on Sunday or whenever the Cup race happens. So potential for 12 pit stops. 600 miles. If we add the Xfinity race to that day, now I'm gonna let him answer that one. The question was, is there an advantage to you guys have seen Gibbs? They bring all their people out front. Okay, well, watch them since about 4 weeks. They've stopped doing that. So, yeah. So,
speak freely.
if there wasn't an advantage, their rear changer is able to get to the right rear a tick faster than our rear changer can get to the right rear, because he's going in front of the car, whereas ours is coming around the car. But where we saw that we gained time was coming to the left side. We were getting to the left side faster than they were getting to the left side. Correct. So after the right side was completed, getting over to the left side, we found that we were quicker that way, and it was, in in our opinion, safer behind the wall for those guys because the right front changer became the left rear changer in their style. So because of that, when Coach Carvin was throwing the front hose for our front changer, if he was that guy that needed to go with the rear changer going all the way around, he would then have to move from the front of the car all the way to the rear of the car,
With the
going
hose.
over multiple people to then put the hose down. And so we just felt that this was safer, and we bought into it and got really fast at it.
So they're going to take about a 15-minute break, then they're going to crank up the car, and then they're going to run it. They had a problem earlier when they were doing practice. They had a lug nut problem, so they had to put a stop to the practice for a little bit. But if you want to see some pretty awesome pit crew training, make sure you take a look at my previous videos, Hendrick Motorsports, Trackhouse Racing. And even Childress Racing. You can see some pretty awesome pit crew training. But for now, we're going to walk around and see some more stuff.